Last night, Phil took me out to the movies because I was dying to see Mannequin. Great movie, loved it. However, something happened that I'm having a real hard time getting past. Now, hon, I'm gonna tell you right here and right now, I come stocked with my goodies in my pocketbook, okay? I don't buy them at the counter. Hon, I had gummy bears, I had peanut M&Ms, and I had Nestle's Crunch. The movie's just about to start and Phil says, I'm gonna go grab some candy. I said, hon, I got a purse full. He said, all due respect, Deb, you don't got anything I like. I was kind of offended because I thought I picked out a pretty good variety. But I said, okay, go ahead, but come back. I don't want you to miss the movie. He comes back about 10 minutes later. He says, what'd I miss? Now, what happened next? Well, that's going to stay with me for the rest of my life. From out of the pocket of his jean jacket, he pulled out a box of Good and Plenty.
It's so totally grody that my mom had to go shopping with us. Well, we didn't find anything on our own, and your mom's got a really great taste. I'm sure she'll help us. Hey, Mom, what'd you find? Girls, look at this gorgeous dress I found. There's one in blue and there's one in pink. What do you think? Best friends forever at the homecoming dance? I actually really like the blue.
Ooh, I really like the pink one.
I'll get the blue, you can get the pink, and then we'll match. Good, glad you love them. I think they're gorgeous. I would love to find one in purple. Hey, maybe I can chaperone the homecoming dance. Donna, oh my God, stop being embarrassing. I think it would be cool if you did. Okay, girl, so try these on. I'm gonna go to the food court and get a Diet Coke. We'll go to Payless, get you some shoes. Boom, bada bing, we're done. So embarrassing. What's Raven wearing to the dance?
Actually, Raven's making her own dress.
Okay, arts and crafts.
Oh, it's cool.
I guess. Oh my God. Third period Ronnie's here. Hey, Steph. Hey, Samantha. Hi.
Hey, Ronnie, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, my parents own the record store next to the mall, so I was just stealing some time till they got off.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I found a pair of snakeskin boots that I put on layaway. Snakeskin? No. They're not real, but they look real.
I'm sure the boots are really cool.
What y'all got going on?
Steph, her mom, and I are shopping for our homecoming dresses.
Maybe at the dance, I could get you some punch.
Yeah, I would like that. I like punch.
Freaky. I'll see you on Friday then, Samantha.
Yeah, I'll see you at the dance.
See you later, Steph. Bye. Alrighty.
Hi, I'm Nicole, and I absolutely hate drinking water. So I have an idea. I figure, why not use some college muscle memory to throw some H2O back? Are you even an adult if you don't have a Planet Hollywood shot glass? Cheers. Everybody! I'm not drunk, but I'll stay alive. I think I'm onto something. See, Mom and Dad? All those student loans. Worth it. Follow me for more tips on staying alive as an adult. So you may have seen me trying on these infamous Free People micro shorts, and Urban Outfitters, being Free People's younger, slightly poorer sister.
Help me, I'm poor.
They have decided to follow suit. I think you know what's coming next. This shirt feels appropriate to be what I try on everything with. I am about an inch away from whale tail. And if you don't know what that is, kids, you're about to. It's like they couldn't fit the pockets anywhere, but they had already committed to the fabric, so it's like Britney's Toxic meets Paris Hilton.
That's hot.
The website refers to these as drop waist, and while they are about to drop off of my waist, we can see right through your attempted rebrand of the term low rise. Bitch, please! From Britney to Avril. Okay, because you didn't see enough. Let's put a slit in it. I think that's supposed to be there. I don't think that was a mistake. Well, it was a mistake, but the millennial urge I have to just pull these up above my C-section scar, but if I do, I just had Chipotle. Ow! Watch the skin. Oh! I'm not a lawyer, but I feel like Jessica McClintock could sue. I look like I'm about to go get my grind on to music that I had no business listening to on a high school gymnasium floor that smells like a combination of BO and X. I don't know why they let us dance like that. This probably cost someone $11.99 at a Marshall's, and Urban Outfitters is selling them for $90. If you had stock in white thread in the early 2000s, you're living good right now. I would say that these are meant to be pajamas. However, the photos do recommend public wear. Now, these don't feel so Y2K. These feel more 1800s K. I could haunt you as a ghost in these shorts. This feels like the start of a period piece adult film.
I do declare.
I ordered these shorts, but unfortunately they got delayed. However, I think I can recreate them much cheaper. I think I nailed it. If you enjoyed this, please follow me because I do this a lot.
Would you like french fries, potato salad, coleslaw, or baked beans? Order in and all the sauces on the side. Well, I don't know how come they want it that way. That's just what they said. Taxi's gonna be 40 minutes late. Order in, I need this on the fly. I guess someone was drinking white wine spritzers again. Well, that's how the customer wanted it. Oh my word, did you see the new cook? Patsy, I did not say that, and I do not care for the accusation. Hi, Shane. Caroline. Pleased to meet you. We ain't got no key lime pie. You're not far enough south. Nell's Diner, this is Caroline speaking. Hi, Shane. No, I'm sorry, we do not serve lobster, but we do have clam chowder. Do not sit in my section. I got a Dolly Parton look-alike contest coming up in 2 weeks. Lasagna is Wednesday night. We have meatloaf today. It's at the Howard Johnson's. Hi, Shane. Can somebody help me get some ice? Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. Do not sit them in my section. Order in, Shane.
I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm gonna say it. The Polar Express, it's creepy. Yeah. You better know I brought receipts because I got a green screen behind me and a microphone in my hand, so you know I mean business. Let's go. We open with kind of a jerk adult just, chewing up in front of these kids' houses. Hey, get on my mystery train in the middle of the night. They must not be millennial children because there is no stranger danger. You cannot tell me there is a soul behind any of these eyeballs. These are the eyes of someone who their freezer should be checked. And the way that they walk, it's like they don't have joints. I have seen my 6-year-old daughter move her Barbie in more realistic ways. All that money and you couldn't afford knees. On top of the train, there is this homeless angel ghost man who has the laugh of somebody who smokes 3 packs a day, trying to serve this young boy this dirty tetanus sock water. Now, after what is the most horrifying train ride, Sandra Bullock speed shit, they get to the North Pole. This distant record player music should have been their first clue to get there. It is not a place of magical joy and wonder, my sweet gullible children, no. It is a nightmare of hairy elves with Napoleon complexes. Let's get to the elves. You're telling me this is who makes my presents. What it makes me is uncomfortable. I would cover my drink around these elves. I thought elves were supposed to be jovial and young. Why do all these elves look like they are on their way to a Steve Miller Band concert? You got Earl over here who's going through his 3rd divorce and is trying a new mustache just to have something to hold on to. Oh, that's just Bobby. Don't worry about him. He's just had one too many hot toddies. He'll probably get arrested again. And Chris, with the soul patch, ready to steal the souls of any children who look him directly in the eye. I need you to just watch this scene.
I'll take care of this. It's in good hands. Trust me.
Why do they sound like that? I feel like I need a bath. So there you go, my dissertation as to why The Polar Express is not a holiday film, it's a horror film.
A Scrooge!
Thank you. You can mail me my PhD. NKOTB, what's up, guys? Everybody's got the lyrics in front of them. All right, you with the Dare shirt, which is ironic. You're gonna be saying anything that's got step in it. Plaid guy, anything with girl. One of the Wahlbergs, I just need you to grunt. Tie-dye Paddington Bear, you are anything with baby. Your lead vocals. All right, let's do this, guys.
Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl. Step by step. Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl. Step by step, ooh baby, really want you in my world. Step, hey girl, in your eyes, I see a picture of me all the time. Step, and girl, when you smile, you got to know that you drive me wild. Step by step, ooh baby, you're always on my mind. Step by step, ooh girl, really think it's just a matter.
Seems like a lot of steps, honestly.
Hungry eyes, one look at you and I can't disguise.
This week is Valentine's Day. And it's the first Valentine's Day that my boyfriend Phil and I are gonna be celebrating. They cut my hours back at the record store because it's been slow. Phil and I got this big trip coming up in a couple of months to Florida that I'm trying to save for. And I just thought I should cut corners where I can. Well, it was a mistake. And now I'm paying for it. I'm paying the ultimate price. I really wanted to look my best for Phil on our date. I knew better. I knew better than to perm myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or how I'm even gonna face Donna.
Hotlook Salon, this is Steph speaking. How can I help you?
Hey hon, it's Mustang Deb. I got a big favor. I need an emergency appointment tomorrow with Donna. I'll take any time you got.
Hey Deb, I can totally squeeze you in. Do you want to come tomorrow at like 9?
Oh, thank God. You are a lifesaver, hon. Okay, I'll be there first thing in the morning.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks. Bye.
One thing I know, it's only part luck and so I'm putting on my best show.
Are you alone tonight? Wishing you could meet someone who understands you? Call Loveline. Real people, real connections.
I'm having the time of my life talking to this man. We both love the television show Cheers, and well, he makes me feel like the only woman on the face of the earth.
She's an extraordinary woman. We've been talking for hours. I'm taking her to the Sizzler on Thursday.
Whether you're looking for late night laughs, deep conversation, or someone to share your dreams with, Loveline is open 24 hours. If these two can find love, so can you. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone. Love is waiting on the other line. Modern dating using modern technology from the comfort of your home. Loveline. Call now. 1-900-LOVE. It's $2.99 for the first minute and 99 cents for each additional minute after that. Adults 18 plus only.
Additional rates may apply.
I am now officially a director. I've been coaching my client Caroline for her upcoming Dolly Parton lookalike contest. We had our first rehearsal the other day. She needs some work, but I told her, I said, if you want to win this thing, it's not enough to look like Dolly. You gotta work from the inside out. Then she says, Donna, well, whatever do you mean? I says, well, I am gonna introduce you to a little something called method acting. I said, first of all, we're gonna watch her movie. We're gonna listen to her interviews. We're gonna study the way she talks, the way she moves, how she holds her posture. So the other night we watched 9 to 5, classic, 1980, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, of course, Dabney Coleman. Oh my God, that man is gorgeous and hysterical. Jane Fonda. It's an all-star cast. It is an absolute masterclass in acting. And look, I told her, I said, if you think about what method acting is, it is believing so strongly in your circumstances that you become that person that you are portraying. I said, so what if you believe in the circumstances that you are gonna win this thing? I said, when you're in my rehearsal room, I don't want to hear about her, or this one, or that one, or what they're wearing, or what they're performing. Forget about them. We're talking about you. I want you to believe so strongly in yourself that it frightens the hell out of other people. And then we're gonna win this contest. Honey, baby, sweetie, I'm gonna pump up the chair.
Real hair reveal. About a week ago, I posted a video of myself in a wig cap, and I was putting on my Hot Looks Donna wig for my mom. And I was so surprised to see in the comments that so many people thought that that wig was my real hair. So hi, I'm Casey Dressler. I do a lot of characters here on social media. Probably my most popular is my salon character, Hot Looks Donna. And I'm gonna show you my real hair. It is not far off from Donna's. It's not. In fact, her color is pretty close to my natural color. And my hair is naturally curly. So, okay, here we go. So I was filming this character a little while ago. I have been in a wig cap. So I am going to take down my hair. So yeah, my natural color is the root color, but I have been dyeing it for a while. Highlighting it rather. So this is my natural hair. Very curly, very poofy. Pretty 80s. My hair is naturally 80s. But I have fun with the wigs. Here you have it. Thanks for hanging out. Love ya. So Brenda's convinced that her husband Bob is cheating. So we jump into my Mustang and we're gonna go do a drive-by at the office where he says he's working late. And we pull up and we see his Cutlass Supreme sitting right out front. And me, I breathe a sigh of relief. I'm like, okay, thank God. But Brenda, she's not convinced. She says, Deb, something still doesn't feel right to me. I want to go inside. I said, all right, I'll park. So Brenda and I, we make our way to the 5th floor where Bob's office is. We go inside and sure enough, there he is. He was just laughing and carrying on the phone with someone. And Brenda's frozen. And then we hear him say, well, I can't afford the whole night for you, but I think a few hours would be a lot of fun. And I looked at Brenda and I said, oh my God, he's talking to a working girl. He's trying to hire a lady of the night. And I said, the heck with it. And I ripped that phone right out of Bob's hands. And I said, and who might this be? He said, my name's Richard Clark. And I said, this is more complicated than we even thought. I said, okay, Richard Clark, well, what are you doing talking to my best friend's husband? He said, I'm a DJ with Party Town Entertainment. I'm talking to Bob about doing a 40th birthday party for his wife. Can I help you in some way? My boyfriend Phil and I just gassed up my Mustang and we are going to be heading to Milwaukee where we are going to take a ring that we found to go get a frame. I got some new pajamas for the trip. I got some Malibu body spray, some new Wet n Wild lipstick. I'm ready. Now we're gonna be staying with my folks for 2 days. It's gonna be the first time my boyfriend Phil is leaving my parents, and I'm a little nervous. My mom is an amazing musician and she's long been the musical director at her church. She can play the drums, she can play piano, the organ, violin, she's great at guitar. And Phil, I recently found out not only is he a good dancer, but he's an amazing singer. So my hope is they'll have a little family night jam session or something. Anyhow, I know a lot of you have been waiting for an update about the ring, so this is the week. As soon as I get back, I will do multiple story times if necessary to tell you what happened.
Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but Mrs. Arnie is sending me to the office for a dress code violation. She said I was showing too much cleave. Anyways, see you after school for Animal Rights Group?
Cool, yeah, see you at Animal Rights Group after school.
Big wait for Tony Hawk. Funding that's coordinated cousin.
I think you dropped your weapon.
Thanks. This thing's more lethal than my mom's perm in '89. So, what are you doing Saturday night besides maybe attending my funeral after that sick trip?
Probably watching Daria and crying about the state of humanity.
Same. Except I cry when those poor kids can't put together that monkey on Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Right? It's 3 pieces. 3!
It's like watching a monkey try to assemble another monkey. Ah, yes. I made you laugh snort. That's like a platinum trophy in PlayStation terms. Hey, you should come to Scott with the Hut show Saturday night. We're opening for my uncle's cover band. They're called Pearl Spam.
Are they good?
They're loud, but they hand out free string cheese.
No way, that's perfect. I just became freegan. It's like vegan, but I can eat dairy if I don't pay for it.
See in the dairy aisle.
I think I'm Temple of Doomed.
Yesterday evening, I was fixing some Lipton's iced tea. I was about to sit down and look through my magazines, and the phone rang. I picked it up, and it was my best friend Brenda. Now, I've been avoiding her, and she knew exactly why. She said, I'm coming over, Deb. I said, you may as well. So she gets to my house. She says, how's come you didn't tell me? I said, I was afraid to face you. She said, well, I wish it would have come from the horse's mouth because everybody's seen you around town. She says, was it worth it? I says, no, it wasn't. Because I hurt you. And that's the last thing I ever wanted to do. Then she says, well, why? I want one good reason why. I says, that's fair. I guess I do owe you that much. If you want to know the truth, the reason why I didn't invite you to aerobics with Donna and I is because three's a crowd, hon. You know that. We would have gotten to talking. Donna would have been left out. Donna and I would have been getting to talking. You would have been left out. And everybody would have left feeling bad about it. But that's not an excuse, so I hope it's not a little too late, but you're welcome to come with us. We're going on Wednesday. Then you know what she says to me? She says, no, that's fine. I'll be there. I hope you don't mind, but I'm bringing my new friend, Bernadette. Now she's trying to make me jealous.
I'm going to tell you about everybody, and I ain't going to mince words, honey.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take some notes so I can study.
I'm going to start with myself, honey. I am not always nice, but I am always helpful. So if you need anything, you come to me, and I will have your back, and I will take care of it. I might not be nice about it, honey, but I will help you. I am a helper, if nothing else. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about Patsy. She is as nice as can be on the surface, but let me tell you what, honey, she has a mean streak, and she is jealous like a snake. Do not get involved in personal conversations with her, not if you don't want everyone to know your business. Now I'm going to tell you something else, and it's a reality around here. You're going to have to pick up her slack. She don't do side work. She's always 15 to 20 minutes late every day. And it is going to frustrate you to high heaven because those cooks, they worship the ground that she walks on. So she gets special treatment despite all that. Now you did not hear this from me, but you have been forewarned.
Oh, great. I'm gonna go home and study this.
Shane's a sweetheart, and he's nice to look at, but don't even bother flirting with him because I don't know what's going on there, honey.
Oh my goodness, he is attractive, isn't he?
Now, moving on to the head cook, Gerald. Honey, he's a mess. He is a mess. He's been here 17 years, and he should have been fired 16 and a half ago.
Afternoon, Patsy.
Hi, Roberta. I hope you're getting adjusted. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Patsy. So nice of you to join us. That is a lovely nail color you have on. What's it called? Goblin green?
Earlier this morning, Brenda calls me. She says, Dad, do you have the day off? I says, yeah. She says, what you got planned? I said, not a whole lot, just the laundry and some housework. She said, is there any way you can pick little Tina up at 12:45? She's got early release at school, and I've got an Avon meeting. I said, yeah, hon, not a problem. She said, great, I'll pick her up around 5. So I says, okay, and I pick little Tina up at 12:45, and I take her to Dairy Queen, because I don't get to see her a whole lot these days. And I says, hey, do you want to go on some errands with Aunt Deb? And she perked right up, and she says, I'd love to. So I take her to the Salvation Army, because, you know, I need to get a few things for my upcoming trip to Florida. So I says to her before we get out of the car, I said, I'm about to take you to a place where you can get anything you want. And her eyes perked right up and she said, anything? I said, if it can fit in the car, hon, you can take it home. Now, she's never been to the Salvation Army and she doesn't know anything about it. So we go in and she starts looking around and then she comes back and she says, Aunt Deb, everything's dirty and broken. I said, that's what it appears like, hon, but it's a treasure hunt. You gotta search and search until you find your treasure. Now, I'm looking through some women's jean shorts, but I got my eye on her. And I see her pick something up and she is so happy and she comes racing over to me. And she says, Aunt Deb, I found my treasure. I says, how about that? It even comes with the toilet paper too. And then I says to her, hon, beginner's luck because this is a darn good find.
I don't have time for lunch unless you want to slingshot a burger into my mouth. When do we start doing the comb over? We're not going to do that anymore. Steph, Diet Coke, 2 shampoos and a condition. I'm loving the red on myself. I'm feeling very motley crew. My name is Miss Donna, and I'm gonna cut your hair. I'm gonna make you look like a superhero, but I need you to be very still for me, okay? And if you are, I'll give you a lollipop. Steph, go next door and get some lollipops. Okay, stop moving, sweetie. Okay, honey, if you don't stop moving, I might take off an ear. Security. People love to ask me, Donna, why aren't you married? And I've said it before. I'll say it again. I have a little something called standards. I gotta be able to stand the man that I'm with. But you mark my words, whoever I choose, they're gonna bring value to my life. They're not gonna get the horse and the chicken and the eggs and the milk or whatever the expression is for free. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, but I am not wasting a good manicure on some guy who does the bare minimum. Honey, sweetie, baby, I'm gonna pump up your chair.
Hi, y'all. I am so sorry I'm late. The traffic was just horrendous out there. Hi, Shane. Now, I'm sure many of you already know, but you are looking at the Moose Lodge's very own winner of the Dolly Parton Look-Alike Contest. Like my new jacket? I got it with my winnings. Oh, yes, I did win first place. Thank you very much. Okay, well, we know Patsy's probably going to be 10 minutes late, so before she gets here, I just want to let y'all know that she entered the contest as well, and she really so I think we all need to just show her a little grace. We don't need to be going on about how I won or none of that, okay? Now, I do hope that she learned her lesson. Okay, now let me write down these specials before everyone starts coming. Please don't sit my section right away. I need to warm up, maybe have a tea. Gerald, honey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if the food don't look good, it ain't going out to the tables. I will bring it right back to you. Well, honey, I'm saving up for a pink Cadillac and I need good tips. Patsy, honey, nice of you to join us. I'll give it up on Shane. He doesn't know what he wants. He has not asked me out, and you know what? I don't need that. Order in, Shane. Extra pickles, hold the onions, please. Gerald, you better put that thing back on the grill, because I'm taking it out. Hi, y'all. What can I get for you this evening?
Are you the farthest thing from athletic but still want to live in blankets disguised as clothing? Bring your lazy ass down to Dick's Sporting Goods for the latest in athleisure wear. We've got joggers for people who've never jogged a day in their life, yoga pants for people who think Savasana is a type of beer, and tennis shoes for those who are used to a different type of ball flying at the face. Speaking of, we'd like to formally apologize to those who visited Dicks.com before we purchased that URL too. You were just trying to buy Billy some T-ball cleats and end up getting dick slapped in the eyeballs. Happy shopping!
Hi, Shane, honey. I got a to-go order for Holic Salon. Order in. Is that a damn bus? Everybody get ready, because there's a bus here. And how's everything tasting, darlings? I am so sorry to hear that. That is unusual. Let me take those out of your way. And can I get you something else? You want me to do a reorder? Lord, hear my prayer, because I'm about to turn over some tables. Honey, I'm just the messenger. How about some pie, y'all? Let me tell you something, Gerald. Regular Coke for you, cherry Coke for you, honey. I don't really care what you say, and I don't really care what you think. How about some pie, y'all? Oh, honey, you don't even know. You think because I'm a woman you can talk to me like that? And one fish sandwich holds a tartar sauce. Well, let me tell you something, honey. We both wearing aprons, only mine's a little nicer. Okay, that sounds delicious. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your face, and I don't really like your vehicle, so I think I'm gonna go bash it up. Excuse me. Oh, you don't think I will? I got a baseball bat in my car. Shane, I'm so sorry you had to see me act like that. You know that's not me. I think it's just a little hot in this kitchen. I'm not acting myself. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm gonna go get me some ice water. You want some?
On the 12 days of Christmas, my children gave to me 12 themed school days, 11 bedtime excuses, 10 Target tantrums, 9 loads of laundry, 800 moms, 7 spilled drinks, a whole 6 seconds of silence, 5 big hugs, 4 stomach bugs, 3 handmade cards, 2 random shoes, and a love that keeps me from going crazy.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Anderson. Yes, we are open on Thanksgiving. You have your choice of the regular menu, or we have a special turkey dinner with your choice of 2 sides, a dinner roll, and your choice of pumpkin pie or apple pie. Oh, no, unfortunately, I won't be working that day because I requested off, but Caroline will take good care of you. Wonderful. Happy Thanksgiving. Toodaloo. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to make a quick announcement while Caroline was using the restroom. I have decided to take Thanksgiving holiday off, and Caroline is going to be really bearing the brunt of that. So everybody just help her out. You know, she gets very stressed when it gets busy. And while everyone's here, I would
would like to address the rumors that I am jealous that Caroline won the Dolly Parton lookalike contest and not myself. I will have each and every one of you know that nothing could be further from the truth. I was very happy for her, and with all of that cleavage that she was showing, she was a shoo-in from the get-go. It was just a lesson that next time I'll have to make a few adjustments to my costuming. Hi, Caroline. What a shame.
You told me exactly what you wanted me to do, and I recommended against it, but I did it anyway. So now you're not happy. Whose fault is that? Steph, if you're going out, Diet Coke. You brought a picture? Okay, give it to me. What, are we joining the cast of The Golden Girls? No. The answer's no. Steph, 2 shampoos and extra conditioner. She's got a knot the size of a matzo ball. I started dating this new guy. Things were going good. One day he invites me over for brunch. He says, I got a chicken coop outside. You want to see it? I'm thinking, not really, but I'm trying to be polite. We go outside, and then he asks me if I want to help feed his chicken. And then me in my mouth, I couldn't help myself. I said, honey, I'm your date, not a farmhand. Sweetheart, I'm going to pump up your chair. That's Diet Coke.
If you're not sure how to spend your kids' spring break, you could all cram into a car and drive an amount of hours that sounds manageable at first and turns out to be a strange form of torture. All to spend wild amounts of money on things they don't want to do. Or you could switch to spring break mode and take them to main event for $18.99, all you can play.
Yeah!
No one told you that was going this way. God's joke broke the past away. That you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your turn, the wrong, all
How's everything tasting? Oh, wonderful, so nice to hear it. So what are you up to later today? I was thinking after work I'd go to the park, maybe go for a walk or something. Although it's been very hot lately. I mean, even going and getting my meal, I come back in and I'm drenched. So anyway, hopefully we'll see cooler days soon. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, by the way, a little birdie told me that tomorrow we're doing Rocker's Oyster Fella for an appetizer. And let me tell you, you don't want to miss it. Enjoy. Oh, I forgot to mention the salt. It is sea salt. It is not regular table salt. They just recently switched, and I heard that that's better for your health. Yep, I heard. I read it in some magazine when I was at the salon. I got 2 steak Dianes and 1 cheeseburger for table 4. Order in, Shane. So, Shane, I was thinking this weekend maybe you could take me to the movies. Yeah, I really want to see this new movie coming out with Dolly Parton. It's called Steel Magnolias. I think it looks real good. You're busy? Shane, that's okay. I can take myself to the movie. That is all right with me. Don't you worry about me, because I will be fine. Thank you, Gerald. These lobster bisques look delectable. How Patsy, so nice of you to join us. Hi, Caroline.
You brought in a picture? Great, give it to me. Honey, I'm not doing this. Steph, baby's all. Give me a Diet Coke. Honey, I can take you in 20 minutes. Honey, baby, sweetie, lollipop and gumdrop. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Zeb and Phil, wonderful to see you. Have a seat, okay, honey? Mwah, mwah, mwah. What happened? Steph, I need the Mega Hold Gel. Stop. You want a haircut? Well, you need it. Let's turn you around, gorgeous. Look at you. Wow.
It's 6 o'clock on the dot. Is this a crop top? Nothing fits me. Great. I got a real cute and needy little thing that's waiting for me. I pull up, anticipating sweet hugs. Don't keep me waiting, but they got plans to make demands. This age is like I've never seen. They're so sweet, then so mean. So I take me to a place that's nice and quiet. There ain't no toddler to interrupt, no one to hush. I just need a minute, nice and slow. Now, baby, tell me what you want from me. They call me M-O-M-M-Y-M-A-M-A-M-A-M. My mommy, mama, 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 mama.
Hey, Rachel, guess what we're watching today in drama class?
What?
Romeo and Juliet.
Which one?
Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio version.
Oh my god, lucky!
I know, I'm so stoked.
I should have taken drama instead of home ec.
No, man, home ec is cool, and you've become such a good cook, Rachel.
It's actually kind of boring, and we're just making like brownies from the box.
Well, we're only a few days into the new semester. If you don't like it, maybe you could switch to drama. Oh, hey, Rachel, did you pack your lunch?
Yeah, I did. Quinoa salad with lentils and roasted sweet potatoes. 12 days strong, going vegetarian.
Oh, nice. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I brought mine too. PB&J, 12 days strong, going vegetarian.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, hey, you brought Fear back to Blockbuster, right?
Tina, I'm so sorry. I totally spaced. I am so sorry.
Rachel, you promised.
Are you mad at me?
No, it's okay. Do you have it on you?
Yeah, I did remember to put it in my bag.
Okay, I'm just gonna run right after school and return it and hope and pray whoever's working will waive the late fee and that they haven't left a message for my parents. If they cancel my Blockbuster card, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My dad already canceled MTV because I got a D in gym class.
This is not your responsibility. It is my fault, and I will pay for it.
You don't have a job, Rachel.
You're right. I don't have any money. But I'm so sorry, and I will think of something.
Movies and music are my whole life.
Oh, hey, friendly reminder, Animal Rights Group starts next Wednesday after school.
See that blur right there? Yeah, that's where my child came out of my body. I recently, my parents made me come clean out my closet at their house. I moved back in with them after college. These clothes are all from 2000 to 2009, and we're gonna try them on. If they fit, they probably won't. I don't know a girl alive that didn't own a pair of Sophie shorts. If you rolled your Sophie shorts more than 3 times, I am so sorry for the amount of probable undiagnosed yeast infections you got. How you doing? I came across an entire stack of very short shorts. 2024 calls them micro shorts. We called them hoochie shorts or booty shorts. In fact, you probably didn't even know that I had some on. This is a hard rectangle. This can't be a skirt, it's a tube top. I need to get a pair of shorts off of the ground, and I don't. Did we just not bend over for 10 years? Did you hear that? Those ankles. It's ironic that these are camouflage because they hide nothing. I'd like to give a specific shout out to these colored trouser short shorts that we all had. At any given moment, you could just grab 10 girls and put them together and you'd look like a pack of Skittles. We also had Bermuda shorts. It's like the universe just really needed to balance out the micro shorts. Full try-on's just gonna be one big camel toe.
Maha.
I look like I'm about to celebrate my retirement at a Sandals resort. I look like Phil Mickelson.
Tap it in.
This is the article of clothing that every college girl needed, even though she did not have a job, but she loved to go twerk in the club. And that's a pencil skirt from Ann Taylor. Vodka Red Bull for the businesswoman with no job. I would also like to point out that the X's on the back and the bottom of this skirt are still very much there. So I wore this way. I may or may not have been well into adulthood whenever I learned that you're supposed to cut these. I'm out of time, but if you are enjoying this, follow me because this is just the tip of the Smirnoff iceberg. There's more.
Okay, now everyone go find who you have for Secret Santa and give them your gift. Patsy, honey, I have you Merry Christmas. Oh, honey, that was so nice of you. What? Oh my God, honey, I love it. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. I do, I love it. This is a gorgeous head of hair. Patsy, honey, when I called your name, I swear I didn't know what I was gonna do. Because you and I have not always gotten along, as you know. And I think a lot of our problems started when we were both competing against each other in the Dolly Lookalike contest. But I want to tell you something. There was a big part of me, the part that is jealous and spiteful and downright mean. I wanted to buy you a pack of panties, honey, because I said I don't think she wears none.
But then I said, what would Dolly do? And I realized Dolly would get you something that came from the heart. Dolly would say that anybody is welcome at a Dolly Parton lookalike contest. The more is, the merrier. Dolly would show grace and kindness and love. And so this is my peace offering to you, honey. So if you decide to do another Dolly Parton lookalike contest, you of course have my blessing, and now you got yourself a better ring.
Peace offering accepted, honey. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Gerald, for the beef jerky from the gas station. I swear we ain't doing this again.
Henry and I were having a wonderful lunch at the Russian tea room when, upon paying the bill, Henry suggests we go for a walk in Central Park. I said, Henry, it's out of the question. It's much too hot out. I said, Henry, really? What do I look like, some kind of hiker? He said, Vivian, darling, it's lovely outside. We won't be long, and you brought your umbrella. I said, okay, fine, but only for 5 minutes. We get to the park, we're walking around, it's sweltering, I'm sweating like a beast. All of a sudden, Henry stops dead in his tracks and he gets down on one knee. I said, Henry, you're going to dirty your trousers. What are you doing? He says, I'm proposing, Vivian. And from out of his pocket, he pulls a small brown box, opens it to reveal the teeniest, tiniest little ruby, and says, Vivian, darling, I love you with all of my heart. Will you marry me? I said, I will marry you, Henry, but not with that ring. I would rather wear something fake than something small. It's indecent, so I'm wearing this for now. Henry promises to get me a real one once the factory is up and running in Sheboygan. Now, you mustn't tell anyone that I told you. It would ruin my reputation. We'll take an order of the Clams Casino, please. And I'll have another martini with a twist.
This weekend, Steph and I, we're gonna go see Titanic. Hot Look Salon, this is Tina. How can I help you? First of all, I want to welcome you to Hot Look Salon. I will be your stylist, Stephanie. Now, before we begin, I would like to do a little pre-consultation. Hey, Aunt Deb. Yeah, what time you want to come in? Honey, a cut's a cut. No matter how much we take off, the price is the price. Basically, what it entails is tell me what you're thinking. Do you want long layers, short layers? Do you have any photographs you'd like to show me? Great, you brought some. We'll look at those in a minute. Now I'm going to go over the house rules with you. Number 1 and only rule, you are not allowed to put yourself down. You are here to feel good, to look good, and go out the door feeling both. Look, Shirley did my nails. Rainbow leopard print. Honey, you better make an appointment with her today. She booked it very quickly. Tina, can you please take Sarah to the bowl and give her 2 shampoos and condition her from scalp to ends? Thanks, Tina. Oh, wow, you have really thick hair. I like your Beavis and Butthead shirt, by the way. Yeah, I love that show. Go grab the handles, because I'm about to pump up your chair. You have very gorgeous hair. Fine and fabulous. That is what you are here. Check out the back.
You're listening to 102.7 The Heat. I'm your host, DJ Lovebug, and for the next 2 hours, I'm going to be taking all your love requests. Let's go ahead and take the first caller. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi.
Wonderful. Who am I speaking with?
This is Stanley.
Stanley, you sound familiar. Have we spoken before?
Yes, I called a few weeks ago to make a love dedication to my girlfriend Denise.
Of course I remember you, Stanley. For those tuning in tonight, Stanley called the station 3 weeks ago to make a love dedication for his missing girlfriend. Can you tell us, Stan, do you have any hopeful updates about Denise?
I'm afraid I haven't made contact with Denise. She's still missing as of today. But I was wondering if I could send a message out to her, in case she may be listening tonight.
Sure. Whenever you're ready.
Denise? I apologize.
I'll take one, brother.
Denise, wherever you are, wherever you may be listening, neither time nor space will ever change my love for you. Nanu Nanu.
What was that at the end there?
It's a reference to our favorite show, Mork and Mindy.
Anything else, Stan?
I'd like to dedicate a song to Denise. You're the Inspiration by Chicago.
From Stan's heart to yours, Denise, you're his inspiration. Caprice, Luis, ready the ship for Flamingo Shores. I'm gonna go see about a guy.
Stewie, fire up 2 cheeseburgers and a hot dog. Fishbowl. Yeah, we do kids' birthday parties. Yeah, hon, you don't need some formal reservation. Just come on in, I'll get you some lanes and some pizzas for the kids. Okay, see you then, bye. Hon, I don't know what to tell you. We only got the one ball with the glitter. If you want one so much, go out and buy it, hon. Stewie, I need 4 Pabst Blue Ribbon. Hon, what size shoe do you wear? 14, dang, you got some clown feet. Here you go. The other night I come home from a double shift here at the bowling alley, and the ghosts that live in my house, they're having like a karaoke night. He says, enough is enough. I said, hey, I paid fair market value for this place, and if you want to sing, you can do it when I'm at work. What were they singing? They were singing Peter, Paul, and Mary's Puff the Magic Dragon. They were singing some great harmonies too, man. But hey, I was tired, I had to get some sleep. Hey, Rainbow, honey, you can't wear sandals to bowl. You wear a size 5? Damn, how do you not fall over? Here you go. Dewey, I was just told there's a situation in the men's bathroom that requires some bleaching gloves. Hon, I'm busy, look. I got a line out here for shoes. Sir, no birds allowed in here, hon. No birds. Because it's a health code violation. She's friggin' gorgeous, though. What is that, a macaw? Dewey, give me some grapes and nuts.
Wipe it down. 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 Wipe.
Okay, Gerald, honey, I got 4 chilies with cheese and onions, but let's go ahead and hold the hair. Order in. Caroline, can I have a word, please? Yes, Patsy, how can I help you? I need you to please explain this. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't know what that is. Oh, you don't know what it is? Well, here, let me explain it to you, honey. It says Roberta's notes. Patsy is always late. She's jealous like a snake. She doesn't do her side work. Excuse me? Now, you don't have to read it, honey. It says, and don't trust her with your secrets. In parentheses, it says she gossips. Oh my word, I can't believe someone would say that about you. I found this by the iced tea station, so I went up to Roberta and I said, could you please explain all of these rude things that you wrote about me? She said, I'm so sorry. I was simply taking notes when Caroline was training me. Patsy, I did not say that. I would never say that. Oh, spare me, honey. You're not going to be able to lie through your teeth when you got none left.
Okay, girls, let's not get crazy.
I'm sorry, is that a threat?
Ladies, come on now. It is not becoming to shout.
No, honey, I assure you, it's not a threat. Okay, Patsy, we was girl talk and I was training her. I did not think she would write all that down for you to find, and I'm sorry. What's your problem with me, honey? Do you really want to do this right here, right now?
Ladies, come on now.
Oh, just stay out of this, Roberta, because you already done enough. Why don't you go take some notes?
I think I'll just go do a little side work. Excuse me.
Okay, fine then. I'm going to tell you 1972. You were supposed to be my best friend. And I told you that I liked Eric Anderson, and what did you do? I was working here at Nails that night, and you went to his football game wearing dolphin shorts and a bikini top, holding up a sign that said, go, Eric, go. And he asked you out. And then I had to find out Monday from everybody else. And that ain't how best friends act. And you broke my heart, Patsy. Oh, honey, we were girls. I had a crush on him, too. We were teenagers. If he would have chosen you, I would have been happy for you, honey. But how could I have known if you didn't tell me? You don't hurt the ones you love, Patsy. And if by circumstance you do, you say you're sorry. And you do the things that need to be done to make it right. And you ain't never made it right. You just walk around and you bat your eyes at everybody thinking everything's okay. Well, it ain't. All I ever wanted was a sorry. Life's too short to hold grudges, honey. To walk around with an angry heart. I don't want to be that person. And I certainly don't want to be that person to you. You're right, honey. Like that movie Love Story, love is never having to say you're sorry. But I understand in this case you deserved an apology that I never gave you.
And I knew I hurt you. But I was too scared to confront it. Because then I would have had to confront that I did something wrong, and you're right, I did. Friends don't treat each other that way. So please accept my apology, Caroline. I hope one day we can be friends again. I miss you. I miss us laughing, riding in the car, singing to Crocodile Rock. Well, maybe in time we can work on being friends again. But in the meantime, just do some darn side work around here, okay? You got it, sweetheart. My side work today is stalking the Sweet and Lows. Already did it. Okay, honey, well, you have yourself a good shift. And I do apologize about you finding them notes. Okay, Roberta, let's get back to your training. Now I'm gonna have you go stalk the Sweet and Lows, okay? Right this way. Afternoon, Shane. Everything in this kitchen smells wonderful. You're gonna have to teach me how to cook some of this stuff sometime.
If you are a perfectionist, warning, this is probably not safe for work. I just want you to be prepared for your reaction physically, mentally, groinally. Okay, so I was wrapping a present with striped paper, and this happened. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, that makes you feel things, doesn't it? I can promise you I will be thinking about this for weeks. Who else needs a cigarette?
I recently did run into some money troubles, which subsequently got me arrested for writing a series of bad checks. But fortunately, I'm the secretary at a law firm, and my attorney, who's my boss, he got me a real good deal with the judge, and I had to agree to take a money management course at the high school and see a therapist. My therapist has been encouraging me to try new things, so I recently started going to this drum circle at this record store. I really like it. And now that my finances are back on track, I can go in and get my hair done as often as I can because it makes me feel good. And I'm really excited because the record store, they're hosting a full moon party and they're going to have a bonfire on Saturday. So I'm going to go to that. I've realized that I'm a woman of the 80s and I got to let myself have a little fun.
Brenda, I need you to tell me everything you remember from the night you saw the UFO. I remember what happened, Aunt Deb. That's right, Tina was with me. You go on, baby. You tell your Aunt Deb what you know. Well, I had just gotten a good progress report, so my mom was taking me to Dairy Queen, and we just got out of the car, and we saw these 3 people. There was 2 girls and 1 guy, and they were playing guitars, and they were singing Puff the Magic Dragon. And my mom gave me $1 so I could give them a tip. And so we went inside, and we got our ice creams, and then when we came out, that's when we looked up, and we saw the huge flying saucer. And my mom threw her cigarette on the ground. She said, "Get in the car." And so then we ran into the car, and as we were driving around, my mom noticed that those hippies, they were gone, but their van was still there. That's right, baby. Good job. Tina's right. We went into the Dairy Queen. When we came back out, the flying saucer was hanging overhead, and it shot straight up into the sky. And I told her, I said, "Get in the car." And when we were driving away, I noticed that those people's van was still in the parking lot, but they were gone. Do you remember what time it was? It was after dinner, so maybe 8:45. What kind of instruments were they playing? If memory serves, 2 of them were playing a guitar and 1 was playing a tambourine. Puff the Magic Dragon, Peter, Paul, and Mary? Now, why are you asking me all of these questions? What's going on, honey? Brenda, you're never gonna believe this. I was driving home last night and I overheard this guy on the radio dedicating a song to his girlfriend Denise, who's been missing for 6 months, from the parking lot of a Dairy Queen where she was attending a jam session. Oh my word. I knew it. You see, Deborah, I knew it. Remember, I told you, I think those people were taken. Because when I left the parking lot, they were gone, but their van was still there. And I called the police station. I know you did, hon. I know you tried calling the sheriff a couple times. That's right, I did. And I told them what I saw, and they asked me if I had been drinking. It's wild. I had completely forgotten about all of this until the guy started talking. This poor guy, Stan. He's been missing his girlfriend Denise for 6 months. I swear, I'm coming for all their jobs. This is an unsolved mystery, and if there is anything that we can do to help, we ought to do it. Now, if Denise was taken by aliens, honey, I don't know how on God's green earth we're going to be able to help. I'm scared. Well, first things first, I'm going to track down this guy, Stanley. He did not mention his last name when he was on the air, but I'm going to go over to the bowling alley because if anyone knows everyone in town, it's Roxanne. My best friend Brenda and her husband Bob, they went away for the weekend to this wedding in Chicago and they left their daughter, little Tina, with me. Well, there was a fair in town, so I says to my boyfriend Phil, what do you think we go take little Tina? We had the best time. We were eating elephant ears and we rode the Ferris wheel. We were playing all the games they had. Phil won little Tina this big old stuffed animal lizard. He won her a goldfish. And we get home and now I don't have a bowl to put this thing in. So I tell little Tina, in the morning we'll go first thing and we'll get your fish a fish bowl. So as a temporary solution, I put the fish in a Dixie cup. And you know, in retrospect, I should have told Phil. Because in the middle of the night, he drank it.
So my name is Bella Hadid.
Did you bring in a picture? Right, give it to me. I'm gonna say no, honey. You want the legend of Billie Jean, you're gonna end up with the Richard Simmons. That's my man. We love him. He's fabulous, but we don't want his hairdo, honey. I'm only showing you this tough love because you have gorgeous natural curls. Why would you want to straighten that every day? Now, if you tell me you do, I will do this haircut on you. But I would recommend something a little different. Do you trust me? Very good. Steph, treasure trunk in the caboodle, stat. Okay, we're gonna split the difference, okay? Honey, baby angel, queen of fairest fair. I'm gonna pump up your chair. Honey, you are looking gorgeous and invincible to me. Are you ready for your big reveal? Now let me turn you around and honey, what do you think? Steph, get Steven Spielberg on the line because he's gonna want to see this. You put the B in, bitch, on. Hey, hon, what's I shoot? 14 staying here. Here you go. Don't trip the kids. Hey, hon, I'm gonna have to ask you to take the raccoon out of here. Why? Because it's a health code violation and nobody's getting rabies on my watch. I swear, these friggin' people think it's their own personal playground. Hey, hon, how you doing? Hey, your dad, nice to see you. How you doing? What can I do for you? I'm good. I'm doing good. Listen, I'm not here to bowl, but I want to ask you a question. Sure. Do you happen to know of a guy named Stanley? He had or has a girlfriend named Denise? I know about 5 Stans, but none of them have a girlfriend named Diane. There's a guy in town, and again, I don't know his last name. I know nothing about him. All I know is his name is Stanley, and he's got a girlfriend named Denise. She went missing from the parking lot of a Dairy Queen along with her 2 friends. They were in a band. Stanley goes on air one night on a local radio station to dedicate a song to this gal Denise, and he starts talking about how she's been missing for 6 months and the local authorities are not doing nothing about it. So me and Brenda are on the case. And hey, if you got any information about it, take this card. Call me, okay? Hon, if I hear anything, you know I'm gonna pick up the phone and call you. You can count on me. I'll talk to the members of my cover band. You know, they know a lot of people in this town too. All right, I'll see you on league night, hon. See you on league night, hon. Always good to see you. Stewie, I need 2 pepperoni pizzas on the fly. Do you ever find yourself at a social gathering when people ask you, so what do you do? And you feel sort of pressured to come up with some great answer. Maybe you feel shame around what it is that you do or you don't do. I used to feel that way. And then I started reframing what it is I do. I am a waitress, yes I am. But I am so much more than that, yes I am. I don't just take orders, serve food, and clean up dishes. I nourish people's minds, their bellies, and their souls. I'm gonna serve you the meatloaf and mashed potatoes, yes I am. But I'm also gonna ask you about your grandmama's recipe. I talked to them, I asked them how their day was. I listened to their stories about their grandkids, their children, their hopes, their dreams. And when they come in to celebrate their anniversary, I bring him a little pie with a candle, and I tell him to make a wish because birthdays are not just for wishing. No, they're not. I want to be the bright spot in their day. So yes, I am a waitress, but I don't just serve pie. I serve enthusiasm. I serve inspiration. I serve joy. And I serve love. I've been talking so much about myself. I'm sorry. My name is...
এই তুমি নাইট ডিউটি করবা?
জি স্যার।
তুমি নাইট ডিউটি করবা?
জি স্যার। মাঝে মধ্যে একটু মুখের উপরে না করে দিবি, তাইলে আর সাহস তো পারবো না। তো কিছু কইতে পারছ না।
আমি ডক্টর, আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, তুমি একেবারেই ব্যথা পাবে না, মনে হবে পিপিলিকা কামড় দিয়েছে। হ্যাঁ
আখি, তুমি সারা দিন ডিউটি করছো, এখন যদি সারা রাত ডিউটি করো তাহলে সকালে ডিউটি করবা কিভাবে?
আমার সাথে নাইট ডিউটি করবা, তোমার আমার পাশাপাশি ওয়ার্ডে, আমাদের বারবার দেখা হবে।
এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাত কেটে আমার ভালোবাসাকে আমি জয় করব।
আরে কি পাগলামি করছিস?
একদম ছুরিতে আসবা না। কি রে, জামা কাপড় চেঞ্জ করছ নাই? আমি তো তোর লেগে দাঁড়াতে পারুম না, তাড়াতাড়ি চেঞ্জ কর। তুই জায়গা, আমি যাবো না।
সুন্দর করে তোমার মাথাটা এমন করে ম্যাসাজ করে দেব, আর তুমি সুন্দর করে ঘুমায় যাবো।
মাশাআল্লাহ মাশাআল্লাহ, কি সুন্দর ছেলে।
বাসা নিয়ে গেলেই সেন্সলেস হয়ে যায়, বাসা নিয়ে গেলেই সেন্সলেস হয়ে যায়।
আচ্ছা, আপনি একদম টেনশন করবেন না, আপনি বাইরে ওয়েট করুন।
কাকে?
মিস্টার নার্স,
আমার চাচা এই হসপিটালের মালিক। আপন চাচা আমাকে অনেকবার বলছে ডক্টর হইতে।
তুমি জানো ওকে কি বললা?
বললাম যে ভিজিটিং আওয়ারের টাইম হয়ে গেছে, রিপোর্টগুলো কালেক্ট করা দরকার।
তোগুলোকেই পারবো, তোরা সহজ সরল তো। আমগুলোকে কওয়ার সাহসও পাইবো না আর আমরা করুমো না। তোগুলোকেই পারবো, তোরা সহজ সরল তো। আমগুলোকে কওয়ার সাহসও পাইবো না আর আমরা করুমো না।
নো, আমি কোনো ইনজেকশন দিব না, কোনো ক্যানোলা হবে না।
আপনি ভয় পাবেন না, সব পেশেন্টরা একটু ভয় পায়।
ডিউটি রাইখা পাশের ওয়ার্ডে ডিউটি চলতেছে, তুমি এখানে কথা বলতে আসছো? কোম্পানি কি তোমার বেতন?
কি দাঁড়ায় আছো কেন?
লিফটের জন্য।
লিফটে অন্য নার্সরা উঠে নামে, দেখো না।
একটু কাছে আসো, কাছে আসো, আসো। এই দেখছো কমিউনিকেশন কত কাছাকাছি চলে আসছে এখন।
না না, এই পেশেন্ট আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবো না, আমি মিস্টার নার্সকে রাখছি। না না, এই পেশেন্ট আমি হ্যান্ডেল করতে পারবো না, আমি মিস্টার নার্সকে রাখছি।
শোনো, নার্সিং করতে আসছো, নার্সিংটাই মন দিয়ে করবা। অন্য নার্সরা আশেপাশে চিপা চাপা ডাকলে।
এই তুমি কে?
স্যার, আমি রাহাত।
তোমার কাজ কি?
কিছু বলবা?
না, মানে আজকে আমার নাইট ডিউটি আছে।